But Reno travels all around the world. I hope you get inspired about what you see. Apostle of greatness, Reno is a master. Only one man against the whole world in large. Fighting with the monsters, poverty I can't stand. That's why Reno is a...
Thank you for joining me on my masterclass. Now today we're going to be talking about how to earn $150 daily from this amazing side hustle that you can do from home. Now, it's just so simple, you know. You can actually do this side hustle from home, and it's so easy. Now, the side hustle is called virtual assistant. Virtual assistant. So you're going to see it as a job called virtual assistant. Now, what a virtual assistant is just a PA, you know, a personal assistant who does stuff for you. But instead of the person working with you in your home or working with you in your office, the person stays at their home. And so they're connected to you by high-speed internet, and then you give them tasks. And then, because if you recall, most tasks that you're going to be doing in an office, you can actually do them at home. Make phone calls, type, transcribe, you know, set up a diary, you know, just things like that. You can actually do it from home. Now, without further ado, how are these virtual assistant jobs done? Now I'm going to give you 3 websites. Now these websites are the biggest and the most reliable sites for virtual assistant. So the very first one is boldly.com. Boldly.com, like a bold person. It's going to flash up on the screen, don't worry. So for my visually impaired viewers, it's actually B for Bravo, O for Oscar, L for Lima, D for David, L for Lima, Y for Yankee.com. Now the next one is Belay Solutions. Belay Solutions, don't worry, it's going to flash up on the screen. Belay Solutions. Now the third one is fancyhands.com. fancyhands.com. It's going to flash up on the screen. You know, I'm going to spell out Belay Solutions for you. So that's B for Bravo, E for Echo, L for Lima, A for Alpha, Y for Yankee, Belay, then solutions.com, and then Fancy Hands, very easy. F for Frank, A for Alpha, N for Nancy, C for Charlie, Y for Yankee, hands, one word.com. Now, one thing I observe when I do these videos, when I give these sites, when I give these apps, when I give these opportunities to make money, people from some countries, now I don't want to name these countries, I don't want to offend people, they keep on saying, give us sites for our countries, give us sites for our countries. Listen, you got to understand that the world has changed. The world is, I mean, things that are happening any part of the world are known in Europe and America. So some countries, they don't have the very best online reputation. And so what a lot of sites and apps have done is that they've excluded people from these countries because of syndicates of scammers that operate, and then, you know, past behavior, past, you know, things that have happened to them, negative things that have happened to them, and it has cost them a lot of money. Sometimes it's cost them hundreds of millions. So now, when you start asking, give us stuff that will work in our country, listen, everything, all of these sites, they work in your country. But what you got to realize is that if your country has a bad reputation, then you have to collaborate with somebody outside your country. You got to collaborate with somebody outside your country. Most of the virtual assistant work that is being done in the United States and Europe, especially the United States, most of the virtual assistant job that is being done is being done remotely, and it's not being done by people in America or even in North America. Most of it is done in India and Philippines. India has the largest chunk. I think something like maybe 48% is being done in India, and then with the Philippines it's about 30-something%. So why is this happening? It's because, you know, a lot of Indians back home have people in the United States that are related to them, that are friends with them, that they're connected with. In America, there are 4.2 million Indians in America according to the last census. 4.2 million Indians, and that is 1.2% of the US population. So there's 1.2% of the US population that is Indian. The same thing, 4.2 million Filipinos in America. So that is 1.2% of the US population is Filipino. So these people, they cooperate with their relatives, friends, and then connections in the United States. So these people go on sites like this and they register for them, and then the people back home do the work, and then they share share the proceeds. So that's something that you can learn to do rather than just complaining and complaining. Look, you know your country better than me. I don't want to mention names. You know the reputation that some countries have. So stop complaining. Nobody is going to sit down somewhere and create a site that is special for your country so you can be earning money, doing easy things, just sitting down. No. That's not how it works. You got to put in the effort. Like what I always say, action takers are money makers. And then don't start asking me questions under the comments of this video saying, how will I connect with somebody in America? I mean, it's almost an insult to the research and to the efforts I put in. If you don't know how to connect with somebody, you've got Facebook, you've got Instagram, you've got Twitter, you've got Snapchat. If you can't use that to connect with people abroad, then these opportunities are not for you. Okay, now, how do you register with them? It's so easy. I'm going to use one of these sites as an example because with the site is the same with all three sites. So we're going to talk about Belay Solutions. Very, very easy. I mean, so easy. You just go on Belay Solutions on the top right hand corner of the site. You just click on it and then you're going to see jobs. You click on jobs and then it's going to give you an opportunity to apply. You know, you're going to have to do an assessment. The assessment is very easy. I tried the assessment myself and I passed it. It's not very hard at all. And then you apply and then you get put on their database and then they match you with people looking for the skill sets that you offer. And then the minimum that you're going to be earning, if you're willing to put in like a full day's work, which is 8 hours, you're going to be earning something like close to $150 or even higher, but the average is about $150. So it is worth it. Put in the work. My name is Ronald Mokri. I've gone around Asia, I've gone around Africa, I've seen the endemic systemic generational poverty that exists in these places, and I've made it my life goal to attack that poverty by teaching people how to prosper. And this is one of the ways that you can prosper: virtual assistant. Now you got to remember, I do not have a WhatsApp forum, I do not have a Telegram channel, I do not have a Gmail email address. Scammers have seen, and that's what part of the problems that some countries have. Scammers have seen that my videos tend to go viral, and they created tons of fake YouTube profiles approaching people in the comment section of my videos, telling them helpline, guideline, one-on-one info, and they give you WhatsApp numbers, they give you Telegram channels, and they give you Gmail email addresses, and then they dupe people. I don't want you to be duped. I want you to prosper. I don't want you to go into poverty. This is Ron Mokri saying, God bless you.